Have you ever thought, something is wrong with my brain, I just need a pill to fix it? Then this video is for you. I'll show you what's happening in your brain and how it can heal. You'll hear things that make you say, oh, that finally makes sense, right? We'll connect the dots between anxiety, medications, brain chemistry, and your brain's natural ability to restore balance. Hello, I'm Bonnie, and this space is about calm and healing. First, I want you to hear this. You are not broken. Your brain is not your enemy. Your anxiety is not a character flaw. Your brain has been trying to protect you. This isn't medical advice. I'm here to educate and help you understand what's happening inside your brain. Most people think anxiety is just worry, but it's actually a threat response. It's your brain saying, I don't feel safe. And here's our first oh moment. The opposite of anxiety is not calm. The opposite of anxiety is safety. Safety is the antidote. Calm is the result. 3 key brain areas drive anxiety: the amygdala, your internal alarm, the prefrontal cortex, your calming center, and the hippocampus, your memory center. When anxiety is high, the amygdala gets loud, the prefrontal cortex goes quiet, and the hippocampus gets confused. You feel it as racing thoughts, a tight chest, and dread. Nothing is wrong with you. Your brain is in protection mode. Your brain uses chemicals called neurotransmitters to send messages. Key ones include serotonin for mood, dopamine for reward, norepinephrine for energy, GABA for calming, and glutamate for exciting. Your brain is always trying to keep them in balance, a process called homeostasis. Many people are prescribed psychiatric medications, and while they can be life-saving, here's an ouch moment you may have never heard. Psychiatric medications can reduce symptoms, but they don't repair the systems that regulate the brain. They override them. They work by artificially changing neurotransmitter levels. This can help you feel better short-term, but it's not the same as healing. Here's another ouch moment. When a medication artificially adjusts neurotransmitters, the brain often stops regulating them on its own. It's not that the medication is bad. Your brain is just trying to maintain balance. This process is called neuroadaptation. That's why some people feel, my medication stopped working. I need a higher dose. I feel flat, numb, or not like myself. Your brain has simply adjusted to a new normal. Receptors are like locks on your brain cells, built from protein using DNA instructions. Neurotransmitters are the keys. And here's the OH moment. Receptors aren't fixed. Your brain builds, removes, and reshapes them based on your environment, stress, and chemistry. If there's too much of a neurotransmitter, your brain downregulates with fewer receptors. Too little, and it upregulates with more. This is how your brain turns the volume up or down. So here's the honest, compassionate truth. Healing the brain isn't just managing symptoms. It's about restoring the systems that regulate it. Medications can act like a Band-Aid. They can reduce pain and help you function, but they don't rebuild receptor sensitivity, regulate cortisol, or heal the root cause. That deeper work happens in a different way. The brain is not stuck. It is constantly trying to heal. It just needs the right conditions to do what it was designed to do. This isn't wishful thinking, it's neuroscience. Your brain has 3 built-in healing abilities: neuroplasticity, which rewires it, neurogenesis, which grows new neurons, and homeostasis, which rebalances its chemistry. So remember this anchor line. The brain doesn't need to be forced into balance. It needs to be supported back into balance. So what does your brain need to create these intricate neurotransmitters? It needs the right raw materials. First, amino acids from protein, which convert into key neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine. B vitamins act like spark plugs for these chemical reactions. Minerals like magnesium, zinc, and iron are crucial for calming the nervous system and producing dopamine. And omega-3s keep brain cells flexible and responsive. Without these, Your brain cannot make and balance neurotransmitters properly. Chronic stress and high cortisol can lower serotonin and dopamine, increase glutamate, and even shrink the hippocampus. This is why anxiety can feel like a chemical imbalance. Your brain isn't defective, it's been living in survival mode. So, what actually helps rebuild the brain? The good news is your brain can heal. It's supported by consistent sleep, predictable routines, and nutrients like magnesium and omega-3s. Strengthening practices like mindfulness, journaling, and gentle exercise also reduce inflammation and regulate your nervous system. These are not quick fixes. They are conditions that allow your brain to do what it was designed to do: heal. If you're thinking, I need a psychiatrist to put me on something, here's a balanced way to look at that. You deserve support, and medication can sometimes create a window of stability. But remember, medication helps reduce symptoms. It doesn't repair the deeper systems that regulate your brain. True healing comes from restoring the stress response and rebuilding key brain structures. So if you see a psychiatrist, let that be one part of a bigger healing plan, not the only plan. Your brain is capable of healing. Everything we've discussed connects through one powerful pathway in your body, the vagus nerve. It's a safety switch between your brain and your body. Here's another moment. The vagus nerve is the body's safety switch. When it turns on, the brain finally gets the message, you're safe now. In my next video, I'll show you how the vagus nerve works and gentle ways you can support it. To be reminded when that video is posted, subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss it. I want to leave you with this. You are not broken. Your anxiety is not proof that you're weak. Your brain has been trying to protect you. When you give it what it needs, like safety and compassion, it can restore balance. If this helped, let me know in the comments and share it with someone who needs to hear their brain isn't broken. It's trying to heal. I'll see you in the next video where we'll talk about the vagus nerve.